Science and Technology. And with me this morning is our good friend, Mr. Ralph. Good morning, Mr. Ralph.
Hello, Miss Madonna. How are you?
I am magnificent. How are you?
I am doing pretty fantastic myself.
All right, all right. You know, I appreciate all that you did at our Halloween party last Friday. You were phenomenal.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate that you guys invited a while down to embark on the Halloween Eve's party. It was pretty fun.
The kids
loved
loved it.
It was. And you know what, Miss Madonna, I have to give a shout out to Dom from Dom's Ice House. Dom, thank you so much. I didn't get a chance to say thank you on Halloween for the dry ice that was provided. Had Dom and his team not provided us with the dry ice, none of that would have been possible. So, Dom, thanks for everything that you do and all those dry ice things that you give to us. So if anybody needs dry ice, go see Dom at Dom's Ice House.
All right.
Seriously.
So what are we doing today, Mr. Ralph?
Well, constellations. Astronomy is this month's topic. So I'm going to sort of maybe educate or kind of teach a few things about the constellations.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. So this today, what we're going to be doing. Now, I see you reaching. Yeah.
Touching things.
Those aren't diamonds, Miss Madonna.
I thought that they were.
These again, and you know, we're always talking about InspireWorks. These are little LED lights, individual
that
lights.
Hurt?
No, it did not. I'm numb in that hand, anyways.
Okay.
But again, another piece of material that we utilize down in InspireWorks where the kids can complete a circuit. But we're going to do that in a little bit. I want to get to this project here because this is really neat to teach, and it's that educational moment where you're teaching the kids about something.
But having fun at
the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little constellation cup is what I call it.
Okay.
So, you know, in the wintertime, sometimes it's too cold to go outside and look at the stars. And this is an easy way to take it in your room, turn off all the lights, hang out, and look at the stars. And you can find some constellations.
Show me how to do it.
All right, so the first thing we have is you can utilize some mason jars, which are wonderful, which I did last night as a test with my son. Mason jars are really, really good at projecting the light that we're going to need to use to project our stars. So
your son Rowan, right?
Son Rowan, yes.
Okay.
So, but today, just for the purpose of this, and we're going to use a plastic cup, but the only other thing that you would need is just a baking tin. Right? Or you can use some aluminum foil, which is really easy to use. And what you want to do is you want to take your baking tin and you can print up on the internet these constellation cards, all right?
Wow.
These constellation cards are everywhere. You can find them everywhere, and they'll give, and this is the really neat time when you want to educate your children because a lot of questions will come up. So they'll be asking questions as to why Pegasus is shaped like he is, and the Little Dipper, and I picked out a few things that were kind of commonplace. The Little Dipper, Polaris, the Northern Cross, the Ursa Minor, and that's what we did last night. But again, you want to make sure that in that moment, and you'll get it, it's that wow moment where the kids will start asking questions, and you'll see the wheels spinning, and you got them, and you got them. So what you do first is you take those cards and you'll put them down on your tin. Now for TV purposes, we've already made one right here. Okay. And I'm going to allow you to put that in the cup. But what you want to do and what we used last night were just these simple little utility screwdrivers.
Okay.
Different sizes.
And you punched holes in this?
And we punched holes in them. They're very simple. I want you to try it real quick for the camera. It's not real hard.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They go right in. So, and you probably want to have something a little strong underneath, not your fingers. Right.
Okay.
Now I made the holes for the constellations a little bit bigger so you could pick out the constellations themselves. See, and if you notice on here I drew,
oh, I see the Little Dipper. Yes, I see it.
Little Dipper, I drew them out. And then what we're going to do is I did a little tape job here. You can't really see it. And we're going to place that in the cup.
All right.
Now, for purposes of this, we're going to use an LED light. Now, we have all these things down at Oh Wow again, and I encourage everybody to come down to InspireWorks and make your own circuit. We have one right here, but it was broken. So I need a light, Miss Madonna. Do you know where? Well, there's a flashlight. We could use a flashlight, but I had an LED light somewhere around here. I can't remember where I put it.
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
maybe
here.
that flashing thing on your head?
Yeah, here it is. You know what? Silly me. I had this.
Too much.
Too much, seriously. So what we want to do, we want to take off the blinking red light. And of course, that LED light's pretty bright.
Yes, it is.
So you put your constellations in the cup. I want you to go ahead and place that in the cup.
All right.
We want to make sure it's facing up, so the light's facing up. So that light can be projected outwardly through the holes.
All right.
And then we want to screw on the top. And if the camera can see, it's kind of hard, and you're going to have to do this at home in the dark. These are all lighting up. All the holes are lit up. Now, the really cool thing is when you take this in a dark room, you think you're wowing yourself now. Turn off the lights. I think the kids went nuts last night looking at their ceiling going, oh my, oh look, there's Polaris and there's a little different. But then again, there's that teaching moment. What is Polaris?
Oh wow moment.
There's 88 constellations. I encourage the kids to head up to YSU to the planetarium.
It's free.
It's free. If you've never been there, it's a wonderful place to go with your children. They're very educational, much more than myself.
Oh, Mr. Ralph, you're a smart cookie.
No, they're
You're
really
a smart cookie, no question. Mr. Ralph, you know what I find very amazing about constellations and stars is that our sun is someone else's star.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
I mean, the universe is so mass and so big, you know, you can't help but to wonder, what the heck is out there? I don't think we're alone.
You know what? I think I'm in agreement.
Wait, people are going to write in and say they're both crazy.
Yeah,
they're both crazy.
After walking around the street with that light on my head, I think everybody thought I was from somewhere different too.
Oh, Mr. Ralph, you're too much. But this is really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. And again, like I would encourage people to use glass jars. Mason jars are really cool. For this purpose, it was just easier for me to fit it into the plastic cup. But again, we encourage you to test out different materials. Do it yourself. That's what scientists do.